Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all of you back to our Metallica discography. So, if for those are uninvolved or don't know what on earth is going on, you're not alone, so let me help you out a bit. So, in the current year of 2026, I plan on Christmas Day of this year to put a little bow and wrap up everything I need to do to talk about Metallica. And to do that, I'm going to release a little video called Every Metallica Song Ranked from Worst to Best. And what better way to find out what it really is the best Metallica song of them all is to go through their entire discography one last time and see for once and for all the one true greatest song of all time. And now we've just entered the 1990s, and I have explained how there are some really substantial highs throughout the 90s when it comes to Metallica, because, well, even though this was the decade where Bob Rock jumped onto the scene, and the 90s would also feature Jason Newsted pretty much all the way throughout until his departure, this is still, to my knowledge, has some really underdeveloped, or not underdeveloped, but underrated gems, which is going to make ranking this list particularly difficult in that regard. However, if Enter Sandman gave me a lot of trouble, because deep down inside, I want to place Enter Sandman in the top 10. The problem with that is that if it's going to be in the top 10, I think it would be at the very bottom of the top 10, and I don't really know if that's a justifiable thing to do, because I organize it so like the top tier is like top 10 songs only, and I can't really think of what's better for it. Like, you want to get it if you're in the top 10, but you're only just in the top 10. Does that really cut it? Because if not, I still would say Enter Sandman is like at least 11th place. But there's still going to be a lot of debating in the coming weeks. But in the meantime, we move on to Sad But True. And this was, by the way, one of the songs that actually served as big inspiration for the Avenged Sevenfold song, This Is War. And surprisingly, the themes are just as parallel. So, for what they're worth, there's loads of things on the Black Album that actually inspired quite a lot of songs in the future. And why this one in particular? Well, let's take a look. It's only sad but true. Make you real. I'm your eyes where you must steal. I'm your day where you can feel. Sad but true. I'm your dream, mind astray. I'm your eyes while you're away. I'm your pain while you repay. You know it's sad but true. Sad but true.
pain when you can't feel. Sad but true. I'm your dream, mind astray. I'm your eyes while you're away. I'm your pain while you repay. You know it's sad but true. Sad but true.
Hey, hey, I'm your life. I'm the one who took you there. Hey, 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 hey.
I'm your life, and I no longer care. I'm your dream, make you real. I'm your eyes when you must steal. I'm your pain when you can't feel. Sad but true. I'm your truth, telling lies. I'm your reason, alibis. I'm inside, open your eyes. I'm sad but true.
And oh dear me, and you know as well as I do, guys, that is maybe even more than Enter Sandman. That's actually going to give me quite a little bit of a very conflicting idea, because I love the song. Don't get me wrong. But I also wonder whether it's going to be in like the top 20, because in my opinion, it definitely is. However, the competition, even in the top 20, is also incredibly stiff. So, what am I supposed to do about that? Where on earth are we even supposed to consider the idea of Sad But True, when, of course, things in like the top 20 consist of the likes of The Four Horsemen, Fixer, 72 Seasons, Fight Fire with Fire, My Apocalypse. Where were we really meant to go with stuff like this? Because there's going to be a part in this somehow that, you know what, I will just like come back in a few days' time and probably the entire list would straight up would be on its head. So in terms of placement, Sad But True, again, I'm really up a creek a little bit in terms of this, because I'm having a hard think about it, because I think Sad But True should get a spot in the top 20. But again, I think it's also maybe a little bit, maybe somewhere, maybe almost like maybe 16th, something like that. But I think we'll worry about that when the time comes, and you'll understand why when we get there. Because guess what? There's loads of things coming. But in the meantime, I will see all of you guys again next time. Thank you. It's only sad but true.